Hello, and this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you for my live broadcast on this very first day of February 2019. Look like January just zoomed right on by, right? Okay. Well, at first I'd like to thank all that's here, particularly my loved one that's always supports me always. And I know she's been real busy today, and that's quite all right. Okay. All right. She called me Mr. Broadcaster. I see you there, dear. Okay. And I hope I have Miss Kayla that's here watching me as well. Hello, dear, as well as my loved one, Miss Kayla Butterball. Those three are so special to me, okay? Thank you so all. And look like I don't have anybody in my chat room right now, but I tell you, they're going to miss something that they really need to be thinking about. This is going to make you think about you. Okay? All right. Before I'm going to do the traditional thing, I'm going to show you a little bit that's in the blog, and there was only two blog posts for this day. Then we get right what I want to talk about. But I'm going to say this. In our blog, from time to time, admin gives us some really good content to really make us think about what we should be doing, or how are we really, as compared to what we should be doing in the blog, we should be doing in TBC, as well as other facets and other news that's going on around the world. So I thought I would kind of do something a little different today, because I know that it's one thing really important that has to change among our people that's in poverty. Sure, people that have a scarcity mindset, that well as the wealthy, but it's so many minds, and thousands and millions of minds need to change on the state that they're in right now. And this is something that's going to make you really think about which one are you. Okay? And let me say this to you all. When y'all see this, I want you to really think. Okay? Even when I get off of this broadcast, really think. And if you're in one side that you don't want to be in, don't feel bad. There may be some growth has to happen in terms of your mindset, because this is what we're talking about today, mindset. Okay, but I'm going to first go over and do a screen share and go to our blog. All right. I don't know where's all my people today. I sent them Bangladesh people. I guess they'll be coming in shortly. Okay. All righty here. Let's see here. And this one says the Mahadabit solution computer training worldwide 50% TBC merchant service from Bangladesh. It says the embeddle was turned off, so I would have to go to this link to actually show it to you. But that's not. I'm not playing the video, so just know that this happened. The work is still being done in the Bangladesh community. Okay, they're doing some fine work there. And this one is here. It's a video. It says, "Be careful not to misuse TBC." And this was done, actually, I believe was done yesterday or today. Maybe today, I'm not sure, but I know that I was at the latter part of his broadcast in Bay Derek out of Cameron. He said he will not be doing any broadcasts over the weekend. He needs to rest and do some things with his family. Quite understandable. And also, he'll be back on Monday. But he's doing some great work. So I'd like to thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. All right. Now, okay, before I get there, I'm going to just say that, as I said before, this broadcast is going to really be something that I want y'all to think about when I show you this. Now, I put this on my timeline, my wife and my timeline, for my Facebook friends to see. Okay, because I know a lot of my Facebook friends happen to be in the Billion Coin or or possible other online businesses around the world. Okay, I may change this to actually the public because this affects the public, really. Okay. All righty. Let's go. And I'm going to show you something. Okay. Here we go. All right. You see, you either have a growth mindset or you have a fixed mindset. Which one are you? Okay? You either have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tie this in to the billion coin. Okay? All right. Now let's go down first. It says, under the fixed mindset, it says, I'm either good or I'm not. I'm either good at it or I'm not. And on the growth mindset, it says, I can learn anything I want to. You see the difference? See, when you got a fixed mindset, it's an either or. You can't settle on something. You're limited. But when you have a growth mindset, your mind can grow over time. You're willing to learn. I can learn anything I want to. You see? Now let's look at another one. Now I think about that in the billion coin. See, some people are not assertive. They either feel like I'm good or I'm good at it or I'm not. But a lot of our leaders in the billion coin, they're willing to learn. They're going to go through the blog and learn as much as they possibly can as we continue to grow our community in the billion coin. All right, let's look at another one. Under the fixed mindset, we talk about when I'm frustrated, I give up. And see, that's some of the people, think about this. Let's go back. In 2017, we were having a lot of technical difficulties with our old wallet on the TBC 004.net and that blockchain. There was a kind of a Bitcoin clone type blockchain. And some people got frustrated when they couldn't get their transactions done. And it was just had a lot. They were doing a lot of transactions. Some people was discounting our coin. It was just a lot of things going on during that time. And some people left the billion coin because they got frustrated. So they gave up. And I can actually name some people, but I'm not going to do that here. Okay, to protect them. I'm not going to even mention a name, but I can name 5 people that quit on the billion coin because things weren't going fast enough for them in terms of them being able to be, as our coin went to, 1 billion members. Now, a growth mindset would say to themselves, when I'm frustrated, I persevere. See, there's not a giving up attitude or mindset that a growth mindset has of an individual. See, when they get frustrated, they just keep moving forward. A person like yours truly, like myself, a person like my wife, we're both the same in that regard. We have a growth mindset. We don't just get frustrated and give up. We persevere. You see? We persevere. So we must have that type of growth mindset in the billion coin. We have to persevere, folks. All right? I'm going to keep going. And you're not going to find this, folks, in the blog right now. We have had some in the blog like this some time before. But I'm just telling you, I'm hoping that this particular broadcast will be on the blog, because we need to understand the type of mindset we should have in the billion coin. And let me go on. To the right, it says, I don't like to be challenged. Well, my God, if you're in the Billion Coin and you don't like to be challenged, and you're in the wrong, you're not in the wrong community. You're in the wrong community, because you're going to have challenges along the way. We have had several since we have been in the Billion Coin. For some people, like I can think of Christine Tangway and a few others, and ATM, and other people that has been in Billion Coin for a while. They have been through some, that get through. Do you see them giving up? No, they don't give up. You know, Chohag, he doesn't give up. The people in the Bangladesh community, they don't give up. You see Mbek Derek giving up? No. And Cameron. You see Randy Wilson or myself giving up? No. Okay? That's because they're challenged. But our growth mindset says, I want to challenge myself sometime. Because I know if I challenge myself, then growth will happen. You see? So let's go on. Let's look at this part here. When I fail, I'm no good. See, that deals with your self-esteem, your self-worth. When I fail, you feel like you're no good. Do we need those type of people in our community? Absolutely not. But a person with a growth mindset would say, when I fail, I learn. You see? When I fail, I learn. So when a person with a growth mindset will say that to themselves, they just don't throw their hands up and say, oh no, I can't do anymore. I can't bring no more people into our community. I can't talk to anybody. I can't do any join.me video sets trying to get people in our community. I can't follow this system. I can't do rapid rewards. Okay? Let's keep on going. Hold on a minute. Okay? A person with a what? A fixed mindset would say, tell me I'm smart. See, they're depending on someone telling them they're something. They want somebody to boost their ego. But a person with a growth mindset would says, tell me I'll try hard. Or I'll try harder. You see? Folks, I'm saying this to you to make you think about which side. Some of you may have a little both sides. It's quite natural, folks. All right. Let's keep going. On a fixed mindset, the one in the right side, the red side, you'll say, if you succeed, I feel threatened. See, a person with a fixed mindset, they're very reserved. They'll say to themselves things like, if I succeed, I feel threatened. But on a growth mindset, they will say, if you succeed, I'm inspired. You see? The person with the growth mindset know who they are. Know they can go forward. Know when they get challenges. Know when they see something, a hurdle or something in their way, they can go over it and they can keep pushing and pushing and pushing and working for a common goal, as we are here in the Billion Coin. So, folks, we need more people with a growth mindset. Okay? Let's keep going. This is the last one. A fixed mindset, the one on the right, that's red, says my abilities determine everything. See, think about what that says. Think when a person says that to themselves. My abilities determine everything. But guess what? On a growth mindset, a person would say, my effort and attitude determine everything. They're just not limited to their abilities. They say, my effort and attitude determine everything. So I'm trying to say to you all this. If we have more people with a growth mindset, a mindset which grows over time, and how can you make that mindset become more of a growth mindset? You know one thing? Admin puts time to time, puts some great material and content in the blog that a lot of us just do not really study enough to get the real truth of what admin is trying to say to us. Do you realize that often admin tries to change a lot of your mindset from that scarcity mindset? That mindset that's quick to give up, to get frustrated when things don't go your way? Look at how many people, when they're talking about trying to cash out, when we don't have a cash out system, they just give up and go away. Or they either got another agenda trying to transfer or transact Bitcoin with our coin, or market-based coin with a abundance-based coin, which is like apples and oranges. Folks, I'm saying to you, some things have to change of some of us that's in the billion coin if you want to really move forward in a very swift way. We have to have more people with a growth mindset. Not so quick to give up or don't like to be challenged. See, people want the easy way out, like asking myself or Randy or another leader in the community. Every week I get people messaging me about something in the billion coins if they don't have the answers are right there in the blog or in their Kringle Cash back office. Some of these people can do the same thing that we're doing, but they refuse to do that. Now, if everybody knew, have really been invested in the blog and invested in their Kringle Cash back office, they would know that when you have a technical problem of some type, you need to go to the help desk in your Kringle Cash back office. But what do? They have a fixed mindset. They get frustrated and try to reach out to someone with a growth mindset, like myself and like some people in our chat area. See, we have people in our chat area that have a growth mindset for the most part. But we have several people in our community that's still stuck in that fixed mindset. And that we as leaders, we expect for them to move forward. The only way you're going to move forward is that you have to invest yourself into the billion coin and see it for what it really is, folks. And that's why I thought that it would be a good idea for me to present this to you all today. Because I want people to really take a look at this before I come out of the screen. And read each bottom and ask yourself, are you a growth mindset or are you a fixed mindset? Folks, growth mindset, fixed mindset. Which one are you? You know, when I first saw this, folks, and I pulled this from somewhere else here on Facebook, and I said to myself, this is excellent to talk about here on my live broadcast today. Because we need more people on a growth mindset, folks, to succeed, to reach our goal of having 1 billion members. We need more people in a growth mindset to see before we can actually help people and get rid of poverty worldwide. We cannot do it with a fixed mindset because, see, people in this fixed mindset are also people that has for years and years of your lives have had had the mindset of scarcity, cannot delay gratification, got to have it now. When a lot of people saw all that coin, all that currency in their wallets, and when it was growing, over a year ago, when it was growing from 1% to 5%, you saw that your wallet was getting larger and larger and larger, and all of a sudden you were ready to find a way to cash it out. Now realizing that it will never be a cash out system like an ATM system in the Billion Coin. Oh yes, I see us buying goods and services all over the world. When we get to 8 billion members, I see it happening. They're already using it in parts of the Philippines and parts of Nigeria and parts of Ghana and parts of Cameroon. That I know those few areas are people selling products for 50% TBC and 50% their currency. See, these people, they have a growth mindset. They want to grow. Talking to people like some of my leaders over in Nigeria, like Haron. He has a magnificent growth mindset. When I think of a person like that, a person like Mizanor of the Bangladesh community, incredible growth mindset. People like Mr. Sharif. These people do broadcasts every day, like myself. They see the Billion Coin for what it really is. They see it as a movement to lift our humanity. And see, folks, we cannot lift humanity if we don't have a growth mindset. So which one do you have? That's the question is for everyone in the community that will see this broadcast. You really got to be honest with yourself here. Which one do you really truly have? And don't feel bad if you haven't gotten to a growth mindset yet. But that doesn't mean you cannot have one. That doesn't mean it's not possible. Okay? So this is what I really wanted to go over today. And oh my God, Mr. Pitan Kumar. Well, I'm going to actually, when I come out of the screen, I'm going to ask some people if they want to come in to talk to me about what we talked about today. Okay? It's all about do you have a fixed mindset or do you have a growth mindset? Okay? And this tells you which one you have based on what you see under each area here. I went over each one. Okay? If you come in later for this broadcast, please listen to it. It very well may wind up in the blog. I'm letting you know that. See, I'm talking about pull content from other sources that can pertain to our Billion Coin. And this is definitely one of them. Okay? This is definitely one of them. Our mindset, some of the mindset of our members have to change in order for us to reach our common goal of getting to 1 billion members. Okay? All right, so I'm going to come out of this screen share for just a moment. And folks, what I wanted to do today is present this to you so you can understand and determine which one you really have, whether a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. And I hope that you understood what the things I was trying to convey to you today. And I'm just saying to you, to everybody, I know what my loved one and we have. I know what some of the leaders have in the Billion Coin. That's here, some of them right here on the chat area. And my brother Platoon and Christine. And several others. But I'm going to put it to you this way. For those that don't have a growth mindset, try your best to develop one any way you know how. There's so much good content on the internet you can help you. There are audio books that you can download on your computer. through Amazon and through wherever you want to get it from. There are hardback books in your libraries. There's all kind of material to help you with your mindset. So I hope that you all got something out of this broadcast. I'm pretty much done with my broadcast now. If anyone would like to come on, do that now, because I only got 5 more minutes here. If you don't want to come out, that's fine too. I will be back tomorrow for another live broadcast at the same time. Okay? If I ever change my time, I truly try to let people know. Do on YouTube in the chat area under my today's broadcast or on my timeline. Okay? All right? Okay. Well, thank you all for being at my live broadcast. And like I said, you either got a fixed mindset, which is what you can't move. It's hard for you to go forward and you're very limited, or you got a growth mindset that when challenges come, you just keep moving. You want to keep growing as an individual. Okay? Let's keep that in mind when as we go on through our journey in the Billion Coin. And y'all have a great, great day, rest of your day. Thank you so much. And goodbye. Peace.